4 more flashes, 12 bullets in total, 1 life erased. And while the nation watches, the Trump administration tries to call it a use of force review. Not an investigation, not accountability, just another internal process buried inside the Department of Homeland Security, overseen by the same office accused of pulling the trigger. Instead of an independent criminal probe, DHS is letting ICE's own internal unit, the Homeland Security Investigations Branch, look into it. The same agency that normally chases drug traffickers and smugglers, now suddenly investigating itself. That's not justice, that's choreography. But here's what's changing, slowly, painfully. After 3 days of protests stretching from Minneapolis to San Francisco, from Washington, D.C. to the smallest towns in between, the administration is cracking under pressure. For the first time since the killing, state investigators, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, were finally allowed on scene. They examined bullet holes, measured trajectories, photographed the asphalt still stained with blood. It's not much, but it's a start. And while that was happening, Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey met with Trump's so-called border czar, Tom Homan, the man many blame for turning local enforcement into a battlefield. Behind closed doors, there were no smiles, no handshakes, only anger and quiet disbelief. Because this isn't just a crime scene, it's a symbol. What's happening in Minneapolis is echoing across the nation. Everywhere you look, Americans are demanding something that used to be simple: accountability. From the West Coast to the East, the country is on its feet. In San Francisco, students are holding vigils at UCSF, candles trembling in the wind. In Washington, D.C., crowds have gathered outside the Capitol, holding signs with Alex's face, the same face that now stares from murals across Minneapolis. Back at the site where he died, the street has turned into a cathedral of protest. Artists are painting portraits, families are praying, and people who've never met Alex are kneeling where he fell, whispering his name like a promise: "You won't be forgotten." Even Senator Raphael Warnock flew in from Georgia, standing shoulder to shoulder with local pastors, leading prayers beneath the winter sky. No podiums, no politics, just grief and resolve. And yet, in Washington, the president's tone has shifted again. Trump now says he wants an honest investigation, but moments later he calls Preddy a man who shouldn't have been carrying a gun. The hypocrisy is staggering. This is the same president who pardoned armed rioters, the same man who once called them "my people." Now he's condemning a citizen who legally exercised his Second Amendment right. It's a contradiction so loud it's